Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innalhamdulillah nahmadu wa nasta'inu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina may yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudhlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh la nabiyya wa la rasul ba'da. Amma ba'du. I would like to present my internshipment presentation at SMK Madinatulquran. So, introducing first, my name is Haddad Azfa Rahmatullah. I born in Batam, September 6, 2003, and now I'm in 12th grade of SMK Madinatulquran in software engineering major. Well, let's go to the chapter 1, introduction. Well, internshipment background. Well, the background of the internshipment is to increase the intense competition in industry, especially for the person who come from the vocational high school. So we can increase our competition in industry, so the industry will increase better and better and better. And the second is to realize that human resources are the main capital in business, so uh, when you start to making your business, and it's not just only, especially in industries, it's not just only robotic or maybe computer or maybe something, but you must realize that human is the important resources too. So uh, the reason why the internshipment is to make the human become better and better, like that. And then the purpose of the internshipment is, let me explain you on my opinion. Is like, uh, the school, they contact the industry, and they making some relation to the industry, and they have student to work to the industry. And what are they working for? They're working for a teamwork. So I'm putting the teamwork in the main part of the school and industry and the student, because teamwork, it's like containing everything in the industrial management and school, and for student too. And uh, for the simple thing, just to produce professional workers because of the teamwork. These workers is the student, and the relation between school and industry. So we can make the relation between school and industry by doing this internshipment and character building for student. So it will teach the student how to make, or how to do when they're entering the industry, uh, industrial management. Okay. And the benefit of the internshipment, we can see the student can get their skill sharpened again, getting sharp uh, when they're doing their internshipment. And after they get the internshipment, they get the experience of working. So the experience is the most important thing in our life. It's like what the word says, that experience is the best teacher. And the benefit for school, what will school get? School will get a professional skilled students, because they work in the industry, and their student get the experience, they get skills, and the school will get the professional skilled student. What is the benefit for the industry? The industry will get the image of the company for the student and for the school. So the school and the student will see the industry. What will they got? What is the industry? And yeah, that's it. They get the image. And the second is the productivity increase, because what we're saying the internshipment, it means that the student are work too in the industries, like that. Now let's go to the chapter 2, company overview. Well, Madinatulquran Islamic Boarding School has been around since 2013, but it's just only a tahfiz school. The program is just only tahfizul Quran. And in August 2013, uh, junior high school or maybe middle school was established to Madinatul Quran. This because of the parents asking for the foundation to make to increase the school. And then in 2014, Madinatul Quran Vocational School, my school, uh, it started to be created and it started to operate in July 2015. Well, now let's talk about SMK Madinatul Quran. So the location is in Jonggol, Bogor, Indonesia. Since 2015, and now about maybe five grades, and the field or the major, we got two major for the software development and TKJ. What are we working in software development? We are making yeah, software and mobile app, and we create website development. And for the TKJ or Teknik Komputer Jaringan, what are they doing? They making some kind of network maintenance and administration server. Now let's go to the theoretical base. So this is the material or the thing that I learned during the internship in SMK Madinatulquran. So I learned about React.js. This is the JavaScript library to create maybe website or maybe mobile app. You can use the React.js, and it's one of the powerful, one of the powerful JavaScript library. And this is Next.js. Next.js is the React.js framework. It's like, this is the father, and Next.js is his son. And actually, we can create a website with just using React. But if we use Next.js, it will our website that will be created will be more powerful. And then Heroku. I'm using Heroku to make the API become online, so we can take the API, so we can yeah, pull the API using the Heroku. And next is we are using Bootstrap. Bootstrap is CSS framework, and it's one of the best framework what CSS have. And for the text editor, we are using Visual Studio Code. Why? Because we think that Visual Studio Code is enough for us, because much it's quite powerful too. And yeah, and then Node.js, this is it will be neat if we use the React.js. And then Postman, we are using Postman to check the API, to take from the Heroku, we take the API and we check it to Postman to take the data on it. And Stack Overflow, of course. Stack Overflow is like our online teacher. When we are making some kind of website or making a project and we got error on it, we can open Stack Overflow and seeing that what kind of problem we got, because a lot of person writing in Stack Overflow, and it helped us a lot. And for the GitHub, we are using GitHub to put the project. Sometimes we are making the project is, like we are grouping. So me and my friend, and then my friend, and then yeah. So after I am completing my project, and then I put in GitHub so my friend can take it. So we are not just we don't have to copying again, and it's not efficient. And the next thing is Laravel. We are using Laravel as the back end of the project because React is the for the front end and Laravel is the back end. For the explanation for Laravel and React, we can see next in the next slide. And Flutter. We're using Flutter for making the app, uh, mobile app. So if you want to know that how to use application, how to make an application, especially Google's application, so you can see or you can learn about Flutter. Okay. Now for the explanation. I'm gonna explain you about two part of my two part or two thing, just 2 point, React and Laravel, because I think both of them are the most important thing than the other. And the first, let's go to React. React is JavaScript library, and it it is a reusably component because you can make a lot of component. Maybe, yeah, just you can make a component, and then after you making you know making some folder and you're making code, you're coding again, you can just call the component. So the component can be called maybe about maybe 10 or 20 or maybe 100. So that's the good thing from React. And then it is it is one of the virtual DOM too, and the advantage is easy to learn too. So if you are the newcomers from the programming language, I suggest you to do or to learn React.js. And the second, Laravel. Laravel. What is Laravel? Well, for the example thing, for the no no for the simple thing, I'm gonna I'm gonna make it like React. I'm gonna tell you like React. So Laravel is PHP framework, and it's like Next.js and React. It's like that. So what is the advantage? The advantage is Laravel open source, and the advantage of the open source project or open source open source framework, that you can see a lot of person using it. So if you get stuck on it, you can see the other person's project or you can discuss to other, and the documentation is very a lot. So that's why I'm saying that overflow documentation, because you can see in internet there are a lot of documentation discussed about Laravel. And then the next advantage is the security. Laravel has a good security, so it can protect your project from hacking or some bad, and maybe from virus or some. And the last is database migration. So you can migrate your database in Laravel, and that is the good thing. Right now, the internshipment activities. So what I was doing here. Okay. So the time and the place. So I'm starting my internshipment in 26 July until 22 October in 2021, and I'm I'm uh, I'm doing my internshipment in SMK Madinatulquran. So I'm doing my internshipment in my own school. It's a good thing. Supports and the obstacle. You know, during the internship, maybe we can get some kind of supports or the obstacle. Maybe the supports from the location of the internship. So I'm gonna say that the supports of the internship is we are close to religion because every day we are making kind of halakoh Quran and 5 time praying and maybe murojaah. And yeah, I think it's a good advantage for me while I'm doing the internship here. And the second, we live close to nature, and I think it's a good thing because sometimes when we are doing our project, sometimes we get kind of you know kind of stressed out or maybe something, and the nature heal us, you know, and yeah, it's a best part of the internship. And then Islamic lifestyle. Honestly, yeah, Islamic lifestyle is the one of the support during my internship. And the obstacle, I'm just saying that the obstacle is just one, and that is COVID-19. So yeah, we hope uh, Allah can clear this COVID-19 for us so we can gather again. It's like few years before. So I hope that Allah, yeah, can fix or no, can clean the COVID-19 from this world. I mean, and tools and the materials we are using cellular phone to connect each other because we are using WhatsApp and laptop to make our code and internet is one of the most important thing, and the electricity and the operating system, and the operating system we are using here is Windows. So this is my first task. So uh I am no, we are using my SMK front end developing. So I get the front end developing. So I'm using React.js, and my teacher, he created the projects and he put on GitHub. So what I have to do is just clone it. So I'm gonna explain you how to clone a project from GitHub. So the first step, we have to copy this link from GitHub, and after that you can put on your command prompt, and then after that you can use git clone to clone the project. And yeah, maybe it will take a time, but it's not kind of a long time, it's okay. And after that you can see the project uh you know the exists in your computer, but it's not fully exist because there are some package that you cannot that hasn't installed it. So what you have to do is you have to install the project by using npm install on it. And this time will take a little bit longer than the first step, but it's okay because after that you can use your project. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my front end developing result. So this is my SMK experience, and we have user management and today's schedule and class management and identity management. What we are doing we are using React.js to make this front end. And let's go to the next step. So this is my second task. I kind of work about Ruang BK front end developing, not just only front end, but sometimes I use back end. So that's why I explain you about Laravel in the first time. And this is the appearance of the Ruang BK. So we got dashboard, crude appearance, and this is the add data. So it's one of the appearance, it's one of the crude appearance too. And after you add data, you I put sweet alert on it. So the pop-up will come out after you add the data. So the conclusion from my presentation in here is uh, internship can make the student, can become a self improvement for student, especially for me, because every time when you're working your job and your task, you're improving yourself by learning and again and learning, against the error or something. And yeah, I think it's kind of hard thing, but it can improve ourselves. And the second, it can build the relation between the company and the school. uh, so the company will, you know have some relation for the school, and the school will have some relation for the company and the student too. So when the student graduate from the school and he got no idea where he have to go, so he can, to search, or no, to find his experience too. He can join the company that he was uh, doing his internship. And the last time, I'm gonna say that it can make our lifestyle. So it introduce us, or it introduce a student to, you know to understand what kind of lifestyle are the workers do. So we understand that we have to get up earlier, and we have to come on time. And yeah, so it makes the lifestyle. And then the suggestion, where, during the internship, sometimes we get some connection lost or something. And yeah, that's kind of annoying, because sometimes the project that we are making, uh, hasn't been saved before. So yeah, it will, it will make the efficiency of the project making become decrease. And the second, I'm gonna say the time management, especially for the student. For the student, they can use their time better, again, better and better and better. Use their time better. And then the third, I'm gonna say that device is the important thing for the internship. And sometime when I doing my intern in here, the using of the, we are not allowed using device at night. And I think, yeah, that's a good idea. But sometimes I feel like, uh, I think it had better that we can use our device uh, more, because it will maybe make or create the productivity of the worker. And the last, I'm gonna say that the health protocol is important, especially in this COVID-19. So yeah, you have to wash your hand and keep the mask on you. And I think that is the most important suggestion in here, uh, after the connection, time management, and device. Well, I think that's all from me. Uh, I'm sorry if there's any mistake that I've made, and I hope you understand what I say last time. And thank you so much again. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.